Hello and welcome back to the Lancashire Football Show, the show that shines light on football across the county. I'm Jez Edwards and we're here at Goshen Sports Centre in Bury, where Radcliffe JFC are hosting summer camps across the summer holidays. Now we're going to be catching up with them in just a little bit, but before we do that, let's find out what's on today's show. We visit Bolton United girls on the last session of the season with their under-6s. They couldn't kick a ball a few months ago. Now they're scoring goals for fun. Say hola to Astley and Buckshaw as Real Madrid roll into town. And we check out how a trial of 3v3 small-sided football goes down with a group of under-8s. But before all of that, we're off to newly formed AFC Sherwood. Now, club founder Michael wanted to get his mates back together. He was worried that they were growing apart, and what better way to get back together than through football. But this reunion is beyond a friendly kickabout. It's actually in memory of a friend who has passed away. We caught up with them in a training session in pre-season ahead of their venture into the Lancashire Football Sunday League.
We all grew up around the Sherwood area, majority of us, and we had a friend who passed away, so thought it was a good idea to get like quite a few of us playing, and because he used to go to Sherwood pub, etc, etc. So it's good to like do something in his honour at the same time, but also create a good environment for all the boys to enjoy football again and get back into it, because a few of them haven't played for years and stuff, so it's good to start again and just do it for a meaning really, which is better. I've been playing since I was obviously 9. I think most of the lads here have as well, so it's important to keep it going, give it a bit more like daylight, because it doesn't really get much attention anymore. I know there's like funding and stuff, but it's good to show like spotlight what we're doing. Like we've got 12, 13 lads down, and it's going well. Like, everyone's enjoying it, everyone's keen to play football. Everyone needs to keep doing it, so it's decent. But yeah, just keep football alive really in Sunday leagues.
Well, it's just our massive group of mates. We're all down here for the same reason. We all love football. We all love each other. So it's just, it's an excuse to see each other and stick together, because we're all getting older now. We're all going separate ways, but this brings us all back together, doesn't it? Probably 90% of this group have met through football. So from either school football or previous teams or going on North End, football is what brings us all together. It's the reason why we're mates. And why not carry on playing football to carry on stuff like this when you can see him week in, week out?
Well, my brother asked me to play, considering we're doing it for my brother's best mate that passed away. So I've known Alex for growing up since Josh. So I stopped coaching in the summer and thought I'd retired. And then I got this offer and now I'm back. The team spirit is major. It makes pre-season a lot easier. We're all here for the same reason. Like, nobody's late. Very few people miss training sessions. Like, we won't get many that will miss a match day. Like, we're playing for something that not a lot of anybody else will play for. So like, a lot of people just turn up to play with their mates. Like here, it's a lot more. So hopefully that translates on the pitch to results.
Up the Sherwood.
Any Barcelona fans out there? Well, if so, you might want to miss this next segment, because a couple of weeks ago in Westway in Chorley, it was like an Iberian oasis when the infamous Real Madrid rolled into town.
Real Madrid is a miracle club. Crazy things happen here.
Astley and Buckshaw JFC got to train like the Spanish team. They got to wear the white kit. Strong, is he? Liking it. Okay, let's have a look. Vamos!
My dad told me straight away when he got the email through saying that they're offering it out, so I immediately said yes, can I come and do it? and then I was really happy when it came through because I actually got to come and do all of this. It's been good. We've done a lot of drills, a lot of training, some fun matches. Been a bit hard because they tried to make it as hard as they can so we can actually enjoy it and learn new stuff at the way, but it's been really fun.
I was really excited because I'd been trained by Man City coaches before, and it was just really good there, so I was looking forward to it.
I was really excited because I like football.
I was really excited because it was our first time training with like a professional team.
I like training with this team because I can develop a lot more skills.
I like training with this team because they make every drill really fun, and it's just really fun.
It's a professional club. I prefer Barca, but to be able to train with these coaches that have trained professional players that I know, maybe Modric, Toni Kroos, Bellingham, it's it's a big thing, isn't it? And everyone wants to be able to do it at least once in their life.
I've just got to say this is really good training. Maybe I would recommend it to other people. It is really good. 7 hours of training, it will just make you better.
I think I'm very lucky to do this from my parents and also Astley Buckshaw.
We're all very thankful to be able to do this. It's for some people and for everyone basically, it's a really lifetime opportunity.
Okay, so I've managed to get a couple of the guys across here now in their break to talk to us. Obviously, we're here at Radcliffe JFC. Basically, the foundation have put on these summer camps, and they're absolutely fantastic, Ben, aren't they? Do you enjoy them?
Yeah, I enjoyed them a lot.
Good lads. How old are you?
6 years old.
Nearly 7, I hear, which is going to be great. I love the number 7, and you'll wear that well on your back one day. I've seen you playing football. What's the best thing that you get out of these summer camps, Ben?
So it's the best thing I get out of the summer camp is getting new skills before at the end of the season.
Yes, absolutely. We're training in the summer. That's a good time to train, isn't it? Ahead of the season. Absolutely fantastic. In the middle, we've got Dolly. I'm going to ask her just because I want to hear it. Dolly, who do you support?
Manchester United.
Who's your favourite player?
Ella Toone.
Get in. Tooney. All right, love it. And by the way, I think you're going to be playing alongside her, by what I've been seeing. Smashing up the boys here today. Obviously, you come here for a couple of days a week. What do you get out of it?
I get out to make new friends and learn more skills to learn at home.
Good stuff. Love it. And loving your football. I'm just going to come and stand in between because on the other side of the city we got Isaac. Hello mate, how are you doing?
Good.
How old are you, pal?
9.
Good stuff. And what's the best thing you'd say about the summer camps?
Learning new friends and how to dribble and shoot better.
Good lad. Absolutely fantastic. Now listen, it's been brilliant watching you. Thank you very much for letting us know. One of the reasons that these are happening is this lady here, Diane. Fantastic. Hi. It's so good to see so many kids here enjoying your summer camps. 4 weeks out of the 6 weeks holiday. What do you do for a living?
I'm an office manager in a local high school.
Hey, there you go. So you're working in education already, and 4 weeks. I mean, why are these camps so important?
The camps are important to the children and the families. At the end of the day, what we don't want is kids stuck at home doing nothing for 6 weeks. Here they can come make new friends, learn some skills, get fit, get active. A lot of these children are entitled to free school meals. That's part of the half funding that's received to run the camps. So we make sure they get some healthy, fresh air, make loads of new friends, and that's why we give up some of our time in the summer.
Good stuff, and I'm seeing nothing but smiles around here, so you're doing absolutely fantastic work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. You keep up the good work. It's absolutely amazing here. It used to be taboo in South Asian culture that girls couldn't play football, but that taboo has gone. Secondary school teacher Fiddy wanted to create more opportunities for the girls in her community to have something beyond school and the mosque where they could socialise and have friends. It is South Asian Heritage Month this month, so we went to meet Fiddy at Bolton United Girls to see how she is coping with the unprecedented demand for girls' football.
I'm a secondary school teacher, and I just thought there's something missing in our community for our girls, especially the Asian girls. There's so much out there for boys, there's so many football clubs, youth clubs, and I just thought there's something really missing for our girls. There's nothing for them to get involved in. And then I spoke to Sahima, who's a good friend of mine, and I just said that I want to do something for the girls in our area, and of course I started off with football because that's my one passion. Obviously when the idea first came about, I thought, how will the community take it? Will it be, will they take to it, I suppose, as much as I saw. But the second we launched on Instagram, I mean, from the get-go, our DMs were flooded, enquiries were flooded, and I'm so grateful that everyone sees what I wanted. I mean, just look at it, Saturday morning, a bunch of 5-year-olds, we've got 15, and that's 15 from our choice. We've had to cap it. So we could have had way more than this, but I've had to obviously put numbers down right now and restrict it. But hopefully in the near future, once I get a few more volunteers, we can expand.
The community has been really, really supportive through this.
100%. 100%.
We've had a lot of support, and parents are really, really interested.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can see parents come in no matter the weather, and I mean, you think with girls football, it's not something that's the norm in the community, so you wouldn't think parents, especially dads, would buy into it from our culture, but we're so grateful that they are. So it shows change.
Football because I like playing all the games and because my mum is my coach. I like football because it is really fun and it includes sports, and I like it on a scale from 1 to 10. And I love all my coaches because they teach us new things, and I always like meeting new children and friends. This time I'm being sarcastic. I'm excited to go to football. I'm being sarcastic.
I've got 2 girls of my own, and I've been trying to put them into football, but I couldn't put them into other teams because I was so committed to Bolton United. So then I started them playing for the boys teams as well, and they're now going to move into the girls as well. So we've got a lot of inquiries from parents, and to be honest with you, the taboo has gone in terms of the Asian culture wise, where football was boys only, not for the girls. But now the younger generation and the new generation of the parents' side, they're all happy for the girls to play football and to be involved. We've got one of the coaches, Khadija. She used to play for our boys team from a very young age, and her dad used to be one of the volunteers for us as well. So now she's come onto the coaching side. So, and it's really good to see that as well, to be honest with you. So, in overall, the girls, it's really, really successful for us, and it's something that we really wanted to get into as a club. I want to give a very big thank you and a good shout out to money advisor Zubair. He's been sponsoring our club for quite a long time now, so he sponsors our club from all the way from the seniors to the academic players. So that's on the boys side alone, that's about 250 plus kids. The coaches side as well, so volunteers and everyone, so that's another 50-60 volunteers there. And now they've also invested in the girls side as well.
I've said it so many times before that growing up it's something that I really, really needed. You know, just feeling a part of something that wasn't school, wasn't mosque, which all these girls go to. Just something where you can make your own friendship circles and just have somewhere to offset their energy, which a lot of them have. You can quite clearly see. But no, 100%. I think it's really, really important we keep it going. It's not something we want to start and then stop after a couple of weeks, because that's usually what ends up happening. So we thought about it. We thought about the long-term plan. We've got a vision in place for 5 years, and hopefully that keeps us motivated, that keeps us going if we've got something to aim for.
And we want to open the doors, we want to open the opportunities further down the line for something that can get into sports. So hopefully further down the line we'll be seeing our girls go somewhere.
It's not even just football though, is it?
No, it's everything.
It's different sports. It's just getting them to socialise with one another and just increasing the confidence, which so many of them lack. And they don't get these opportunities. They don't have nothing like this. All of our older girls will tell you. I mean, I teach secondary school girls and they'll all tell you they've never had something to be a part of in the community. So yeah, hopefully start something new.
Does your team have what it takes to take part in the Lancashire Football Show Crossbar Challenge? If so, we need you to get in contact with us. Email us at info@lancashirefa.com, please, so you can be in a future episode. Next up, though, it's Euxton Girls. All right, now it is time to see how you've been getting on in your pre-season friendlies and in your training sessions. Now, you might not be playing competitively, but this is the time to be honing those skills, improving your goal-scoring technique. What have you got? Come on, show us. Last month we held a 3v3 tournament to see how a group of under-8s would react to the new format. Smaller pitches, smaller squads, smaller goals. Everything's different, but I'm happy to report everyone had an ace time. And what's more, it actually improves their football. They're more engaged. They get to be more skillful. Hey, don't take it from me. Let's head over now and throw to our small-sided football maestro, Pete Sturgis.
The job you are doing is probably, for me, the most important job that you could ever do. We've got to make the game of football fit where the children are at developmentally. Because too often there's a rush to 11v11 because that's seen as, well, that's the game. Actually, this is the game. And 2v2's the game, and 5v5's the game, and 7v7's the game. And we want the kids to learn something from every format that they play, so that when they do eventually arrive at the 11v11 game, they've got all this experience to take with them.
I like that it's a smaller pitch and there's walls that you can kick it against and get the rebounder.
Probably scoring.
And playing.
And enjoying it.
Because
it's not that much pressure.
It's fun and it helps you learn.
So there's less people on each side, so it's going to be easier to go ahead and score.
We don't have to tell you that women's and girls' football has exploded over the last couple of years. The standard is getting better and better. That is obvious. So much so that the FA has started doing talent ID days like a couple of weeks back in Blackburn, discovering the next new talent on our patch. Let's talk to some of those potential superstars right now. The future is bright.
It's really exciting, the opportunities we're getting as young girls coming, like some have been playing for ages or some have only just got in, but the opportunity is really exciting.
Well, if we just look around, the talent that we have in the region is unbelievable, and it's brilliant that we're giving them these experiences and these opportunities to go and express themselves as footballers. In the past, these talent ID events would only be selective for people within the RT system who were playing at pro clubs. The system has now changed, which means that we can give more girls the opportunity to come and play football, which I think is obviously fair, but also it's a great way of spotting talent that we might not have actually got to in the past as well. So the design of the actual programme has definitely evolved and become a more inclusive and a better programme to give people more chances to play football. And the levels are brilliant. We're seeing it totally across the board. The level of female football is getting better and better by the year. It means that they're gaining more opportunities, getting more chances, and I think that now leads to more career opportunities. There is more money in the female game. We're seeing more attendance figures go up for games, more following of the Lionesses, and long may that continue.
It's important to have them to bring girls of an advanced level together, so we get the opportunity to watch them playing against other girls of a similar higher standard. The talent days themselves can lead to other opportunities for the girls. In terms of participation, I know from speaking to grassroots clubs that participation levels now match the boys. So from under 4, 5 and 6 upwards, they have the same number of girls as they do boys playing, and that number of players at the bottom will only increase the standard at the top of the game.
I started playing football at the age of 9. I started playing it because I was playing it in school and it really interested me. It made me really happy. Even though it was the boys, it was still a sport that I loved.
So then I just signed up for a team, and that was it. I just took off and started playing. Yeah. The Lionesses are really inspiring after the Euros especially. That's when the women's game took off, and it's just so inspiring, especially as young people. And my favourite player is Beth Mead. She's really obviously inspiring because after her ACL her career just took off, and I dream of to be like her one day.
Today I showed up because I thought I had the talent and everybody else is really good, and I'm proud and happy to be here, and everyone looks to be really good and all, so I'm actually happy to be here. I started when I was 6 years old. I played as a defender with the boys, and it was the corner and I caught the ball, so that just made me, the coach was like, okay, she's a goalkeeper. They put me in net, and I was one of the tallest as well, and then from then on I was a goalkeeper. For the growth of women in football, it is quite exciting because you have more fans and you do earn more money if you play professionally, but it's just respect for women, and everyone recognises you, and they don't discriminate you and all, they just have respect for you.
And that's it for today's Lancashire Football Show. Unfortunately, thank you so much to Radcliffe JFC Foundation for inviting us down here to Goshen Sports Centre in Bury. What a day. Nothing but smiles. Keep up the good work, guys. Absolutely brilliant. And a little shout out to Bolton United FC. I reckon under 6 football should be televised, okay? That's something I liked. If you did like it, please like, share, comment. Let us know what you'd like to see more of in the show, please. And get involved. All you have to do is email us info@lancashirefa.com, and you can send your videos to the link in the description. Until that point, look forward to seeing your skills. See you soon.